I can't recognize these caves at all now because there's holes everywhere. Alright, so I think we've gotten all the granite from this side. Now we're gonna come this way, I suppose, and try and grab the granite from here. I don't think we need more andesite. I can pick it out anyway. Pretty sure I have enough. Okay, let's get the granite. Here we go. Wow, hey, look how much there is down here. Good. Nice. And these are dead ends, right? Oh, this is the loop. This is a loop? Wait a minute, where am I going with this? This is not a loop, it's a dead end. Curls around into a dead end. That's not actually safe up there. Well, there's more granite down here. And there. Let me just not get lost. Stick to the obvious stuff. Which is up here. So we come through here. Alright, let's take this. Let's open this up. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Theme Park Roller Coaster Tycoon. Those games, I'm not sure if... I don't think they've become more successful. They haven't been wildly successful. I mean, I like Theme Park. I tried playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, I think. It was a little... It seemed like there was too much. Maybe the building tools were not as streamlined as I would hope. But it seemed like you spent ages and ages and ages building a roller coaster, and it didn't do very much. like you spend ages building a roller coaster, and then nothing really happens. Like people come along, they ride it. So I think it wasn't really a full game. I think the roller coaster simulation was like it worked in the game, but the rest of the game might not have been. Anyway, that's my opinion. Some people like that game a lot, so I have to be careful I don't insult everyone. Not necessarily saying it's a bad game, I'm just saying it seemed kind of hard to get into. Like, I played a few of the scenarios, I built a few roller coasters, and then it was like, just the same thing over and over again. I guess Theme Park is also the same thing over and over again. And to be honest, I didn't like play Theme Park that much. Like, you build one park, and then maybe you sell that park, you build a second park, and then you're done. Like, even though you could, you had the option to take over the world with your parks, but like I would play like 2 or 3 parks, and then I'm like done. I'm just doing the same thing over and over again. So in that sense, Theme Park is also not, amazing. But you played each park to completion. And so it felt like a full game. Like even just playing one park, researching all the rides, building everything, getting all the shops out, like getting to the end of the game, or like the end of that park, like that felt like a full game to build one park, which is fine. Whereas Roller Coaster Tycoon, I don't remember which one I played. Maybe it's 3. Maybe that's like the worst one. But when I played Roller Coaster Tycoon, it was like, alright, there's a mission, you finish that mission, and then you go to the next mission, you start again. So it wasn't really like a full game somehow. It's like the mission, like each mission is like, build this roller coaster, or build a roller coaster that meets these requirements. And you're like, alright. And then you build it, and then you're like, okay, now what? Now go to a different park, and this is your next scenario. It seemed like the gameplay wasn't all that fully considered in that game. Alright, we need more pickaxes, but we do have quite a bit of granite. Transport Tycoon Deluxe was a pretty good game. There were no sequels, no direct sequels. Although I guess Deluxe was the sequel. There was Transport Tycoon. Transport Tycoon Deluxe is more like a content pack if you think about it that way. And then people made TTD, Open TTD, which is Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe. Supposedly with like different graphics and different music and different names for the trains. And supposedly that didn't violate copyright laws. Even though the game is pretty much the same game. The gameplay is pretty much the same thing, but with like different graphics. I don't know how that works legally. I don't know if that's like kosher with the lawyers. But I play OpenTTD still. I mean, it's still a good game. But they haven't like made a. They haven't made like TTD 2, for example. They haven't made a Transport Tycoon Deluxe 2 or Transport Tycoon 2. So that didn't get a sequel, even though I thought it was a pretty good game. And it still is a pretty good game. But if you made Transport Tycoon 2, what would it be? I guess it would just be like a... I mean, there are other transport games, of course. With better graphics, maybe a more intricate economy. That'd be good in that game. I think there would be a market for it, because there are like other games that are kind of similar-ish. And there are markets for those, like transport games. And logistics games and factory building games. Alright, well there's all the granite there. Let's go get more pickaxes, and then maybe come back down if we need to. And maybe I should close off the other hole in the ground. So I closed off one of the holes. I don't know which one it was. So there's like 2 holes here, right? This one is still open. I closed up this one here. So let me close up this one. We don't really want this here. Let me put that there. Close that off. This I'm gonna close off there. Add a few blocks there. Alright, good, done, closed. And once the grass grows over that, you won't even know anything was there. What other building games are there? It's not that many. Which is it's just fascinating to me, because Minecraft was so successful, but there are so few. Like there's no I mean there are kind of imitators, but they're like bad. No one's done better. I mean, having said that, like Fallout 4 is turning into more and more like Minecraft, which I find funny. So Bethesda has really picked up where Mojang left off. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. In the sense that I only need like 2 more stacks or so. Fallout 4 is very interesting in my opinion with the crafting and things. That's more than I need. Let me just make one more. Oops. The settlement system in Fallout. So interesting. They took a bit of Minecraft and put it into Fallout. And I've heard some people say, "Oh, it's distracting. It's it's just not part of the core mechanics, or you end up spending like 3 hours building up your settlements, and it's like, I don't know, it's not really Fallout." I don't know. I mean, you don't. Sure, fine. I mean, if other people don't like it, that's fine. I think it's great. I love building stuff. I love building my settlements. And I like the idea of it too, not just the gameplay of it, like the idea that you build something in the wasteland, like you kind of reclaim the wasteland, rebuild civilization. I like the idea of it, not just the gameplay of it, right? Because Fallout is this dystopian future, and for so many games it's been this dystopian future. War never changes, people kill each other and break stuff, and everyone's a bastard. Slavery and murder and monsters and death claws and red roaches and everything's bad and smelly and tribals and the brotherhood and super mutants trying to eat you, and so there's a lot of the there's a lot of killing and a lot of negativity in that game. But hey, Fallout 4, you can rebuild. You can reclaim some of that wasteland. And you can build a little bit of civilization back into the wasteland. Hey, that's nice. I like that. I like the idea of that. Because a lot of games have destruction, right? A lot of games have you killing things and looting things. Not that many games have you building things, doing constructive things. And in the real world, the opposite is true. In the real world, you mostly want to do constructive things. And I think games, because people learn from games, like kids play games, they learn from it. I think kids should learn constructive things. Not just, kill zombies all day long. And I mean, you see me playing Minecraft. I build stuff. That's what I do, I build stuff. Because as I said, I think it's good to be constructive, right? I think we should, enjoy building at least as much as we enjoy destroying. Because you don't want to... If you enjoy destroying too much, you end up destroying everything around you. And that's not really a good way to live your life. I don't know if you've thought about that, but you don't want to be surrounded by broken stuff and broken people. It's not really good. Like, it kind of sucks to be surrounded by broken things. Think about it. Like, are you sitting on a chair right now? Do you like that chair, or do you want to break it? Right? I mean, if you break it, then what are you gonna sit on? So it's you don't want to break everything. I mean, the computer where are you watching this? Are you watching this on your phone, on your computer? Why don't you break it? Why don't you break your phone? Because you don't want to break it, right? You like your phone. Where is that zombie? And is it a cave? Or did I dig into an area? Or there's caves here somewhere. Somewhere. No idea where. I guess we'll find it eventually. So yeah, like you don't wanna enjoy breaking things too much. Because most things are more useful if they're not broken. You know, just saying. Most things are more useful before they're broken than after. Where is that coming from? And like, I guess all I'm really concerned about is it a cave that I accidentally forgot to light properly? I don't think so. So these caves go that way. I should probably put a torch up here. Why is that? Wait a minute. Why is that not... Wait, what? Wait, why is that there? I thought I got all my resources from this place. Alright, well apparently I didn't take the resources from up here. Anyway, it's not that important now. So those caves go that way. And I can hear caves this way. Alright, so I think I have enough granite. And we're gonna have to try to remember what our design was. Enderman. Zero chill. So, coming back to this. So the granite should go up to the bottom of the dirt. So where the dirt is, that's where the andesite should start. Is that right? And I said like a 2x2 column of granite from the ground up to there, and it'll be the outer corners. Except there, the granite's just gonna stop right there, so that's not gonna be that impressive at that edge. The granite is going to, yep, so it's gonna be, yeah, on the outer corner 4x4. Let's see how this works out. We can always change it later if we're not happy with it. What do we have? Put that away, put that away. Combine those. I'm carrying my shears. Let me put my shears away. Not that it matters that much.